In this video, I'll guide you through how to set up Conversions API in Google Analytics 4. By the end, you'll understand what information you need from your GA4 property, how to send events from your server, and how to confirm that everything is working correctly. Let's start inside your Google Analytics 4 property. First, head over to the admin section. This is usually found at the bottom left of your screen as a gear icon. Once you're in the admin area, look for the option called Data Streams. Data streams are the connections between your website or app and Google Analytics, so this is where we'll grab the details needed to send server-side events. Click on your web data stream. On this screen, you'll see various settings and configurations. What you're looking for here is your measurement ID. It typically looks like a code starting with G, followed by a series of letters and numbers. This measurement ID tells Google Analytics exactly which property and stream the incoming data belongs to, so your server needs it in every request it sends. Next, you'll need what's called an API secret. This is a key that authorizes your server to send data using the measurement protocol, which is Google's standard for receiving events from servers instead of just browsers. In the web data stream settings, look for the section related to the measurement protocol API secrets. Create a new secret if you haven't already, give it a descriptive name so you remember what it's used for, and then copy the secret value. Treat this like a password, keep it safe, and do not expose it publicly. Now that you have your measurement ID and your API secret, you're ready to send data from your server. Your server will make a post request to the Google Analytics Measurement Protocol endpoint. In that request, you'll include the measurement ID and API secret, so Google knows the request is valid and routed to the right property. One very important piece of data to include is the client ID. This is typically pulled from the user's browser cookie, often from the Google Analytics cookie that identifies that user or device. By passing the same client ID from the browser to your server, you allow Google Analytics to connect the server-side event with the same user session that originated in the browser. That's what makes your reporting consistent and accurate. Once you've constructed your post request with the measurement ID, API secret, client or ID, and event details, it's a good idea to test it before rolling it out broadly. You can use Google's Event Builder tool or run a simple script on your server or locally to send a test hit. The goal is just to confirm that Google Analytics is receiving the event in the format it expects. To verify that your test event is arriving, go back into your GA4 property and open the admin area again. This time, look for Debug View. Debug View is a special real-time view where you can see incoming events that are marked as debug hits. When you send your test event correctly, it should appear here within a few seconds. If you see your event name and parameters in Debug View, that's a strong sign that your Conversions API setup is working as intended. If your event doesn't show up, double check that the measurement ID and API secret are correct, that your endpoint URL is right, and that you're passing a valid client ID. Once everything looks good in Debug View, you're ready to start sending real conversion events from your server into Google Analytics 4.